Now get ready for the power of groove. Hey, I become a member of groove today. We'll groove all the way. Automate your marketing with the power of groove. Hey, I discover the secrets today. Groove AI is starting now. Now get ready for the power of groove. Hey, I become a member of groove today. We'll groove all the way. Automate your marketing with the power of groove. Hey, I discover the secrets today. Groove AI is starting now.
Hey everyone, welcome back again for another Groove AI live session. My name is Peter Moinero and I am coming coming at you live from New Zealand. If you're joining us live as well, put a hashtag live into the comment box. If you're actually watching the replay, put a hashtag replay. I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm glad to have you here, and it's just I'm going to cover some of the stuff that was actually mentioned at the State of Groovian. Now we won't have a long session today, but I just want to sort of go over some of the things that Mike covered and his team covered at the State of Groovian over those 2 days. I don't know about you, but I was pretty excited about some of the future developments and some of the things that were coming up. And so I was really keen to know more about what Mike had to say and what's going on, and I guess with the platform. Now, as you know, there was refactoring going on a few weeks ago, and that caused a few bugs in that. Now, this refactoring was actually necessary. Because of the future developments that we have, that Groove has planned for the platform, so it needed to be done. And with the new tech team on board, I think we're all quite confident now that everything is forging ahead and going to be sorted. Now, they encountered a few bugs, obviously, and we all know that. But the great thing I liked about Mike's approach to it and his team's approach to it was the transparency, and putting that status update that we all have a link to, that where you can see what needs to be done, what some of the issues that people have been experiencing, what needs to be done, what's in progress, what's still yet to be done, and what's been fixed. So I think the last time I actually checked, quite a huge majority of the issues were actually fixed. So all dibs up to Groove for really I guess working on all those bug fixes. So what was discussed at the State of Groovian? Well, there was quite a lot, and on the first and second day, but there was quite a lot that was really interesting. And I think obviously Mike did start with the I guess the elephant in the room with all the with all the bugs and all that have been happening from the refactoring. But hey, it's getting sorted, and that's awesome. So the technical challenges obviously was more than they anticipated when they started doing the refactoring. But some of the things that we can probably see in the future is the user interface. Some of the enhancements that are going to be integrated into the platform. So it's undergoing improvements and in its design, and including better pop-up models, and more intuitive navigation. Future plans include like partnerships for enhanced SMTP services. Now, I don't know if you actually caught that, but that was actually interesting because one of the potential partners that he did mention was SendGrid. So I use SendGrid. I use Amazon SES I use both actually, but SendGrid is a pretty user-friendly platform as far as an SMTP service goes, and aiming to improve overall the functionality and aesthetics of aesthetic appeal of the software. AI integration and affiliate management. So the efforts have been made to integrate advanced AI features to streamline operations and provide more value. The discussion also covers the management of affiliate programs, highlighting the strategic approach to enhancing these aspects of the platform. Continuous improvements, and I guess and community feedback is one of the biggest things, which I think is going to be key. Then just the importance of user feedback is emphasized, with the team actively incorporating suggestions to improve the platform, and this process is really quite crucial, really, to the ongoing development, and really just ensuring the platform meets the user needs effectively. The economic strategy, I guess, and the AI utilization. Some of the conversation addressed the economic considerations of AI technology use, including strategies to manage costs while maintaining high quality services. So that's pretty key. As we want to try and keep the prices down, keep the rates down for our users. So obviously, much depends on the cost that Groove get tokens at. So the team are discussing optimizing token use to balance affordability and performance. One of the other things that I picked up from it, which was particularly interesting to me, was Mike did actually talk about how Groove first came about, and probably one of the first app that was actually developed was Groove Cart, and that was in, I think he said, December 2018. I actually became a user of Groove Cart in December 2019. Is when I first saw it, came across it. And some of you there might know my story, but I was actually looking for another option as opposed to Shopify. And when I came across Groove, I really couldn't believe my eyes, because it was offering a free account. And and obviously when you get in there, and some of the features that they had, potentially coming up was also exciting. But so going back to 2019 to where we are now, 2004, almost 4.5 years since I last got into Groove. The process or the journey has been unbelievable. Just getting to the point that where it is now. So, it's really, I guess it's quite surreal to reflect back as to the first time I first started with Groove till now. It's been a great journey, and I have been an avid user of Groove. I use it every day for a number of different types of businesses, and it's exciting to see that there's more. These plans are kicking into gear now, and of course with the advent of AI, that also increases the our ability, or the ability for Groove to deliver on a lot of the things that have been in the woodwork for some time now. So I take my hat off to Mike and his team. Mike and Donna and the team, they've done a fantastic job moving forward. We've had our bumps, our bumpy road here and there, but it's certainly coming into a more a more exciting period. I'm just going to take a quick break and just see what's going on in the comments there. I just want to acknowledge a few people here that are in today's live. Tyra, thank you for being here. Nancy, great to see you there, Nancy. And Houston Consulting. Oh, I'd say, what are some of the comments? Okay. Tyra, the bugs are slowly disappearing. Yes, they are. In fact, I actually found that the platform is a lot more faster, like especially with publishing. It just seems a lot more quicker, which is really, really good. Where else? Who's saying, I purchased Groove CM and Groove AI lifetime subscription. I do have to subscribe to the support for Groove white label. Okay, cool. So look, just on that, so the groove.cm and groove.ai, I'm a lifetime on both as well, Hussein, and do have to subscribe to the support for the Groove white label. So that's pretty exciting with the Groove white label. Of course, we have the groove.ai white label as well. But with the groove.cm white label is equally as exciting. Because it's something that, if you're an agency, or SaaS company, this is ideal. This is ideal for you, because what it does, it actually provides a solution, especially as if you're, you're not sort of heavily stacked with staff. It's just maybe you and someone else on your team, where you've got some experienced developers on your side, which you can access, and you can get your websites built, things like that. Also, too, it gives you the advantage of actually having access, like staff members or VAs to actually access your I guess your the Groove account, where they can actually just go into, get access to various I guess access levels. The other thing is too as well, I can see for myself, like I can allow clients to have access to their own dashboard, if you like, on their website, where they can have be able to get into certain areas, not everything obviously, but into certain areas where maybe the blog, their blog site, where they can actually post their own blogs, things like that. So I can see it working, in my case, being an agency as well. I'm a web design and digital marketing agency for the local, area, for my local area for business. So that's actually quite a good thing to actually have in terms of my own business. But nevertheless, that's just one of the things that are coming up, obviously, and with AI as being sort of like a partner in this whole sort of venture, it's going to be increasingly exciting. Johan, good to see you. I agree. Tyra, I agree. It's exciting and fun to be a member of Groove Digital Platform. It is. I mean, it is. And like I say, we've had a bumpy ride over the years, but I can see the clearing in the woods, and I can see Groove really dominating, the all-in-one platform in the future. All right, let's just carry on. So as you know, I mean, look, the enhancements that sort of aim to improve the user experience and operational efficiency of the platform. So this is where Groove is at. They're actually enhancing the platform, which I think is a really great move. All right, so some of the other things that was to do with the the Groove.ai was the I guess the strategic shift that they're looking at, and one is in particular is the pricing. Well, actually, not just Groove AI, but Groove in general, because of the pricing. So the pricing is like we're moving away. By the sounds of it, we're going to be moving away from the freemium accounts, which is like what we had prior with the or what we've got now at the moment, but we're moving away from that. So there will not be any free accounts available. So you won't be able to get a free account. But we want to try and shift those people into a paid account, whether it be a tier type system, or I'm not sure if the lifetime account is even available at the moment. I think at some point it will actually disappear. So really it would only be the plans. So they'd be moving away from that, from the paid account, like the lifetime as well, and the free accounts, which means that people can only just go onto a monthly payment. Now, I think some of the costs was mentioned on the State of Groovian, $99, $199, and $299 per month, depending on what level of, what sort of features that they get, and how much of it, like the quantity. But yeah, so those sorts of things are looking like they're coming into play. I know with the other plans that Mike said that ahead of us is also to integrate GrooveCart into Groove.cm. When it first started out, GrooveCart was actually a platform on its own. It was built on a entirely different platform to what the Groove.cm is built on. So that's why that would explain some of the differences that there are with GrooveCart and Groove.cm in terms of access and all those sorts of things. So it looks like that's going to come into sort of integrating with the Groove.cm platform, which is also really exciting, because there are things on the Groove.cm platform where would be very, very useful and beneficial if you're actually using the GrooveCart all the time. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that as well. What else did we have? I've got a bit of a summary here as well in front of me. Like I said, the pricing is sort of going to a subscription-based model will be happening, and initially you can actually go onto a free trial, 14-day free trial for $1, and then after that free trial you have the option of actually going into a paid subscription. Now the reason why this is a good thing, I have actually I have had people in the past that have joined up on the free Groove account. Many of them haven't really shifted from free to lifetime, and to be quite honest, I would say a good proportion of them haven't even actually used the account, which means it's just been sort of dormant. And the thing about that is that, I know myself just how valuable the Groove platform is, and to really with people to actually sort of just not use the account and sort of just not treat it as being something that's actually life-changing for them, could be life-changing, I think is I don't even know why I sort of offered it to them. But anyway, look, suffice to say, it will get rid of those people who are not serious, who don't, who kind of sort of said they were, but they weren't, and now they, now they won't be able to access it, which will be good, because at the end of the day, you kind of don't know what you're missing out on until you haven't got it, right? So, those people will have to pay if they want to get back into it. They'd have to go on a subscription base. Now, the other benefit with it is that it relieves resources in terms of support resources. Like, this is what Mike was telling us, and it makes sense. The ones that were using the free account can actually take up just as much time and with support as paid account members. Now, in all fairness, being a paid account member or being a lifetime member, you want to have like priority in terms of support as well. You want to be prioritized, and I think because it wasn't being prioritized, it was kind of like on an even basis. Then sometimes when people get something for free and they take up too much of the support time, you have to wonder whether or not it's fair that they continue. And I think if you actually really see the value in the platform, then you'll go to a paid subscription anyway, or even have the opportunity. They've had the opportunity to go to a lifetime account. So I just think maybe they don't use it enough to actually see the value, or they can't sort of understand it enough to, or haven't spent time to understand it to actually see the value in it. And having said that, I have known people who have actually gone onto a free account under me and see the value, and they have moved up to a paid account. So there's the difference. So I just think it's a good move. People have different opinions about it, but I think in the long run, it's good for Groove. That's good for us. And of course, if we get someone on a subscription base, then that we benefit financially from that as well. So we kind of win in all ways. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, Groove is integrating separate applications such as Groove Card into a unified platform. And so the AI services will become an app within Groove. Obviously, if you've got Groove.ai, you'd be able to enjoy the AI features within the Groove.cm and Groove.ai, obviously. But that those features will be integrated into the platform, which would make life really, really, I guess, a lot more streamlined when you're actually doing like websites or blog sites or things like that. I use AI at the moment to do things like blogs or to do content for websites, SEO content as well. Titles. Even alternative text for images, all those sorts of things. So I use it very regularly, every day, and I don't think I don't know what I'll do without it, to be quite honest. It's kind of like a mobile phone. There's not one day that goes by without you using it, and you don't know what you're going to do without it if you didn't have it. So it's kind of become one of those necessities. And there's also like plans to enhance the platform with more apps and possibly a better calendar function to compete with comprehensive solutions like Go High Level. Now, the affiliate and white label programs, a new affiliate program is introduced, so offering up to about 35% commission on tier 1 sales. Additionally, a white label option is discussed, allowing users to brand the market and platform as their own, retaining full profits. So as we know, as a whether you're Groove.ai white label, the difference between that and in terms of like just being a Groove.ai member is that one, you can the Groove.ai white label, you can brand it under your own. So basically, you brand you become a SaaS company, if you like, and with your own branding, and from there, like in terms of the like getting clients and to come on board in terms of a subscription based, I guess subscription based feature. Your Groove, the Groove team will actually be building the sites for your clients. They'll do all the heavy lifting. Where you as a white label holder or account holder, all you have to do is pay the monthly subscription, the monthly payments to Groove.ai, and they will do the rest. So, and you keep 100% of the profit. So, it's kind of like an ideal partnership in that sense, where if you are wanting to be a SaaS company, you don't actually have the team on, a big team on your side. You would maybe even I would use me as an example. I'm an agency. So different aspects of it suits me fine, just like any other digital agency I know in my local area. Something like this would be a game changer for them, and I think it will help you scale. You just got to be really proactive in finding clients. You got to make sure that you can cover your costs on a monthly basis. Now, if you can't do that, then you need to get help in that area. You need to try and find a way that you can actually introduce more clients into your business, so that you can get them on that subscription-based platform when it comes to Groove.ai white label, and that will cover your costs. And then once you've done that, any more added to that will actually be profit. So you really got to look at how you approach it. Mike did say, if you're in terms of like the white labels with the Groove.cm white label and the Groove.ai white label, if you look at this as a business opportunity, then this is not for you. If you don't have any kind of background in like a digital marketing agency, or digital marketing agency, or even a web design, or just things like that, then this probably is not for you, because it's you need to know something about that type of industry in order to actually to really get ahead in this. Because the one thing you don't want to be is that person that doesn't know anything about it but is happy to learn. But the thing is that Groove does not have the resources for that. This is not about teaching you how to do it. This is about providing a platform so that you can scale your business, your existing business, and so that's what this is about. So if you're not like a digital marketing agency or a SaaS agency or anything like that, then it probably is something that you want to stay clear of. Because if you don't know anything about web design and digital marketing, and you're having to learn from scratch, then you're definitely not going to hit the ground running on this. So that was Mike's advice, mainly in my words, really, but that was Mike's advice. And that obviously, that for the ones that are out there that are actually watching this now, maybe just take that on board, just in case you were actually looking at doing that, joining up. If you don't have that type of experience or in that type of field, then maybe just leave it and just focus on what you've been doing with Groove so far. The other one was he mentioned about the support team. Now, when you start getting to that level of that scalability, where you get to that point where you are, you do actually have a fair amount of clients on your books, who are subscribing to you. And support is going to be a really huge importance, I should say. And you really do need to have that backup support there. Now, we can't do support 24/7. There's no way that you could do a 24/7 support if you're just working on your own. If you're just doing this by yourself, there's no way. And the other thing is that you really do need a support team that know what they're talking about. All right, so you don't want to go through say for instance, a VA who knows nothing about the Groove platform. They may have a guided script where they answer certain questions in a certain way. You might even have like an AI feature, like a chatbot or in place as well. But not all the time is that going to be suffice. People do want to actually talk to somebody or chat to somebody that is actually real. And and that's where Groove.cm are looking at implementing, or have implemented, for people who are interested, a support feature which you pay a monthly subscription to. I think he mentioned something like about $300 a month per month, which when you look at it, that's not a bad price, considering like if you were to pay a bunch of VAs to do that sort of work, it could cost you about the same, maybe a little bit less, but then you're not going to get the experience and all the expertise along with it, are you? And that's kind of like really important, because it makes you look really good, makes your business look very professional. So when you weigh up the costs in terms of like the Groove.ai white label, the support, and the Groove.cm, and even if the Groove.cm white label, I think there was a mention, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a mention that for the ones that have actually backed the Groove.ai white label, they will be able to get access to the Groove.cm white label, and for the one cost. Now, obviously, more information or details needs to come out about that, but that's what Mike kind of revealed at the State of Groovian, and so yeah, that's exciting. So it's I guess at the end of the day, when you look at the cost, when you weigh up the cost overall, you would have to pay a lot more than that if you had your own sort of like development team, support team. You would have to fork out a lot more money than that. So all in all, I think that's pretty exciting for any of you who are a SaaS company, or who are a marketing or digital marketing or web design, digital marketing agency, or freelancers, or entrepreneurial online entrepreneurs. This could be like a really big game changer for you at a low cost, basically. So if you're on that train at the moment, good on you, because it will be definitely something that will change, I guess, the future of your business. Now, so one of the other things, just to finish off, so Mike emphasized the value of the platform for users who want to create and sell their own courses as well, or services. And suggesting that Groove as a turnkey solution for building software as a service. So like I said, software as a service, which is the SaaS SaaS business, this is definitely something for you. Oh, look, as a bit of mixed up as it was in terms of going over some of the stuff that Mike talked about, hopefully you have actually had a chance to watch the two days of State of Groovian and really got to sort of soak it in, because there are some important stuff in there. Okay, look, I'm just going to answer some questions here, because I see, as I've been talking, there's been a few. Okay, Tyra, I agree, it's exciting and fun to be a member of the Groove digital platform. Johan, I like the limited trial model, then pay tiers. Makes sense. Yep, that's a Johan. Yeah, it absolutely does. Jeremy Krieger, navigating past to inner mastery. What about the lifetime access? Okay, lifetime access. So if you're referring to once they change to a subscription-based model, can they actually get lifetime access? I think that's what you're referring to. Can they still get the option to pay for lifetime access, like become a lifetime member or platinum member? No. So Mike made it pretty clear that the lifetime offer will be going, and it won't be on offer anymore. That did happen once before, a while back. He took the lifetime off, but sorry, was it the lifetime or the free account? I can't remember. I think it was the lifetime. He took the lifetime off and then he brought it back. But yeah, there's not going to be any lifetime option. So it will be just a monthly option, be paid subscription. So if you're a lifetime member now, great. If we have lifetime membership already, is the Groove AI included? No, it's not. So there's two different platforms, Jeremy. So the Groove.ai, or two different companies really. The Groove.ai is actually its own. That was never in the picture when you become a lifetime member of the Groove.cm. Groove.ai was never in the plans in terms of having that as a part of the features that you get. As you know, AI is kind of a newish thing, even though it's been like just over 12 months since the release of ChatGPT. That's kind of just come into the picture. But now you can, the Groove. I don't even know if the actual lifetime offer for the Groove.ai is actually still available. You may want to check with support with that. But let me just, so it's not included. If my client wants to become a white label owner from my website, how do they get subscribed? All right, so the easy answer to that one, Hussein, is contact support and talk to them, because there's a few dynamics in here which I'm not too sure about. And one, whether or not the Groove.ai lifetime is even available at this stage. You may want to just check that. Don't sort of take it as gospel from me. So they'll have to become a Groove.ai lifetime, and then the white label. They'll have to go on that on the monthly basis if they want to do the white label. But like I said, I'm not actually sure whether the Groove.ai lifetime or backup is actually still available. So you may want to just contact support. So I couldn't help you on that. What else have we got here? Yeah, any of those sorts of questions when it comes to like getting other people into a white label, that is definitely something that support will need to that can help with, because they're privy to the latest sort of information. Like Mike was talking about. He kind of made a comment which I wasn't too sure whether the Groove.ai white label, the Groove.ai lifetime was even still available. So, like I said, just to contact them. Okay. All right, look, guys, that's about it. I mean, I just wanted to sort of go over a few points. I hopefully that was clear enough. But the thing is that if you are on the Groove.ai and you are a Groove.cm lifetime member, there's a couple of benefits there. Becoming a Groove.cm white label is definitely on the table. The Groove.ai white label is only available if you are a Groove.ai lifetime member or backer, I should say. Then you can get access to the white label. You cannot get one without the other, and that is the same with the Groove.cm. So hopefully that helps clear that up a bit. But anyway, guys, look, thanks very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye for now.